Hello. In this lesson, we will learn about the pinMode command and technical details related to it. The pinMode command is a command that specifies whether a pin on any Arduino UNO board will be set as an output or input. When using the pinMode command, you need to consider whether the information is flowing from the Arduino to the outside or from the outside to the Arduino. The information at hand is often associated with the concepts of voltage and current when using the pinMode command. If information is flowing from the Arduino board to the outside, that pin is defined as an output. If information is flowing to the Arduino board, that pin is defined as an input. This example circuit is designed to make two LEDs light up when the button is pressed. Let's run the simulation. As we can see, when we press the button, the LEDs light up. We can see that digital inputs numbered 5, 6, and 7 are being used. The question of which pins should serve as input and which ones as output is directly related to the pinMode command. Take a look at the digital pins associated with the LED connections. The green LED is connected to digital pin 5, as you can observe. Likewise, the blue LED is linked to digital pin 6. But the question remains, should we define these as inputs or outputs? Here, for the LEDs to illuminate, we need to provide a voltage externally from Arduino. Due to the energy moving outward from Arduino, the configuration of output pins 5 and 6 becomes essential. These definitions are made in the setup block. If you are going to control a circuit with commands, pin definitions should be made with commands first. Similar to many programming languages, it is important to pay attention to case sensitivity when writing commands in Arduino. Otherwise, our commands may result in errors. In the pinMode command, P is written in lowercase and M is written in uppercase. We write the expression pinMode with an uppercase M for mode. Then, we open and close parentheses. To indicate the end of a line, all our command lines must finish with a semicolon expression. Two parameters are written inside the parentheses of the pinMode expression. The first parameter specifies which pin is being controlled, and the second parameter determines whether it is set as an output or an input. Now, let's write 5, which is the pin to which the green LED is connected, and define this pin as an output pin. I'm copying this line and adding it to the line below. The sixth pin, responsible for controlling the blue LED, is being set as an output as well. We informed Arduino that we will use the pinMode to set the LEDs as outputs. Upon examining the button state, we observe that a 5-volt voltage is being transmitted to the button through the breadboard. Pressing the button results in the 5-volt output reaching pin 7, and when the button is not pressed, 0 volts, indicating no voltage, is present at the pin. At this point, our primary concern is the condition of pin 7, not the operation of the button. Since pin 7 facilitates the flow of information from the outside to the Arduino board, we need to define this pin as an input. Now, let's move on to defining pin 7 to the Arduino board using the pinMode command. Write pinMode 7 input. By doing so, we have defined that pin 7 will be used as an input. In the final section, let's reinforce what we've learned about the pinMode command and the details of the topic. Currently, you have the Arduino UNO board displayed, featuring a total of 14 digital input or output pins ranging from 0 to 13. Among these pins, the TX and RX pins with numbers 0 and 1 are used in serial communication. Using these pins for purposes other than serial communication will result in errors. Essentially, errors may arise during the loading of commands if these pins are utilized. Therefore, these pins should not be used unless it is unavoidable. Certainly, there are solutions for such errors, but at this stage, we won't use these pins unless necessary. You see the connection of LEDs to digital pins 7 and 8. Here, the red and green LEDs will be used as outputs because power will be supplied to these LEDs from Arduino, indicating that energy is transferred from Arduino to the outside. So we should define this pin as output. The button, on the other hand, is indicated to be connected to pin 4. Since the energy for the button will reach digital pin 4 from the outside, this pin needs to be defined as an input. We have learned how to define Arduino digital pins as input or output using the pinMode command and the meanings of the concepts of input and output. Until our next learning session, goodbye.